Hello everyone, it's Demon Walker here, and today I've got my third box of Senpai Gotta Savin'. I've said every single time so far, I hate this box, and I don't intend to buy further, and yet here we are. This is the third video where I have bought one. Well, that's what happens. I've got my delightful Bunny of Madness Ryzen here. Maybe she'll manipulate my brainwaves to make me enjoy this box a little more, or manipulate the waves of the box to make it a better box. I don't know. I mostly decided I'd buy the third one because I wanted to see if I could complete the puzzles in it, because I'm really close, and I do like the hit packs. The hit packs are usually kind of nice. This one feels questionable. Hard to tell. But let's get into it. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll be delightfully surprised, and maybe I'll just regret everything. Off the bat, puzzle piece, but I do think that one is a duplicate. And my UR card. Don't know if I have her yet or not. I think the URs I still are missing quite a bit. It's going to be like these SSRs and SRs that I think I have most of them for. I went through these the other day and I sorted them by card number, and I think I found I was only missing one SS or one SR, if any. Definitely a duplicate puzzle piece, I know that for sure. Lumine. Wait. Two cards are stuck together. There's my UR. Fiorina. Showing off the grippers a little bit there, but whatever. I should have checked to see what card number was for the one I'm missing. I think it's 54, but I'm not entirely sure because that could have been from a different set. I was sorting through multiple sets at the same time. Pretty sure this is a duplicate UR, unfortunately. There we go. Now we're getting the upside down cards again. I didn't really double check these too much, unfortunately. Wait. I don't expect this to be a super long video. If it goes to 20 minutes, honestly, even with this number of cards and packs, I probably screwed up somewhere. Another dupe puzzle piece. Ting Yun for the UR. And then dupe SR. Dupe Sparkle, dupe Noah. At least that Sparkle is correct. I think some of them say Firefly or something, and some say Sparkle. It's really weird. Wow. I'm getting all dupe puzzle pieces and a dupe UR. Okay. So if I don't make progress on either of those puzzles, I probably won't buy another box. If I make progress on either of those puzzles, I'll consider buying another box. If I finish the puzzles, I won't buy another box. So I'll set that precedent now. Holy crap, this is my third dupe UR of that one character. Yeah, this is why you don't buy this box. Look at all these dupes. This is rough. Entire packs of dupes. At least this is from the other puzzle, but I don't know if that's a dupe or not. Alright, finally we're seeing a different rarity, I guess. The CR. I don't like this rarity, but heck, I think this is even a new card for me. So that's cool. And then more dupe SRs, SSRs. Man, I miss Senpai Gotta Savin' 4. I wish I could have bought more boxes of it. Pretty sure that's a dupe CR card. Yeah, I'm sorry if you guys don't like all these duplicate videos, or these videos of going through packs that are basically just dupes. I I felt like it would be more amusing to try and do a full video of unboxing something, even if it was me moving a little fast through it, than for me to just open it up and then do an update video on the new stuff, because, yeah, so far it's looking like the new stuff wouldn't even make a video. It would just be like a short. But if you guys have a preference, like, feel free to let me know. I haven't had any feedback on anything. Ooh, ZR card at least. Haven't had feedback on anything up to this point, so I can't improve and change how I do things without that. CP of a card I've seen a dozen times. But I will keep any feedback in mind. I think this is a new SSR. I don't recognize her. But yeah, I'm always waiting for my comment section to get something in it. Still, as of the moment of recording, I have a singular comment on one of my videos. So, you know, real exciting. Yeah, doop, 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 doop. Oh, Ryzen, you're making me go mad. Mad from dupes. At the very least, I'm pulling some puzzle pieces to see if I get the puzzle, but I'm not seeing any new ones to my recollection. Dansu Flam. That's a neat name. Yeah, we're breezing through this. We're near the end, and I'm not even at that 10-minute mark yet. So I'll probably spend a few minutes to double check the puzzle pieces to see if any of these are new. Because my box of holding my master set so far is on my desk within arm's reach, and is in fact in a very easy to grab spot, so that won't be that bad. Alright, this is a pack that did it right. They've got the fancy card right near the end. Another CP, and then an SP of Raiden Shogun. This is new, at least. Pretty neat. Kimono's hanging off everything. I might even double check to see what higher rarities I have already, just so you guys can see the differences, but I don't know. Alright, an NX rare. I think this one's also new. I don't see the character name on it, though. At least not in English. And then CP. So this set's weird. They always do like 2 SRs or 3 SRs and then an SSR. And then if it's just like basic stuff, they'll give like a UR and a puzzle piece. Or if it's a higher rarity, they will give like a CP and like the NX or the ZR. And they usually give those near the top, it seems. So another NX of some chick I've never seen, or at least that I don't think I've seen. Not a bad outfit, though. Looks like she's getting ready to paint. And then a dupe CP. I think I have the full selection of CPs, or very, very close to it. Two normal packs left. In fact, it's become annoying to even leave these in the box, so... Alright. Tilak. I do like this character's art design on this one. It's pretty cool artwork, but I don't need more dupes. And then USS. And then Nito Inatoga, CP. Again, pretty sure it's a dupe. And another SP that is Gentle Donna. Pretty sure this is a Pretty Derby character. I think I remember seeing discussions on her on how she's a pretty good racer to get. Don't quote me on that, but that's not bad. Yeah, the main draw for this is definitely the higher rarities. The lower rarities aren't worth your time. Speaking of higher rarities, I don't know why you put the MR up front when you were doing so well with all the others, but sure. I don't know who that is. Hori Double? Something like that. That's pretty cool. I don't have an MR pile. That's less cool. I guess Rising can have it. Another dupe CP. And all the other nonsense. Alright. So I'm like 1 for 1 on these hit packs. I don't think I've even had the chance of getting these through the Waifu hit pack game. So let's see if this is worth it. It is serialized 45 out of 88. And it is... Ooh. Okay. This is 2B with a little piece of cloth on there. I feel like the choice of cloth is a little weird. They should have used like a blackfish net, but whatever. That's not bad. I don't know if I want to say this one card makes buying this whole box worth it, but it certainly makes me feel better. Yeah, not bad. At the very least, the hit pack usually feels kind of good. Even the Asuka one that I got, it was a higher quality card, and as much as I don't like the character, getting it felt so much better than all the piddly trash that I had gotten. Alright, so just a quick run through. I haven't got that MR. And then I got these two from previous times. In terms of ZRs, I haven't gotten a whole lot of those. So I don't think any of them... Yeah, it seems ZRs 1 per box. That is actually dupe. That's a shame. But oh well. There's not much I can do on that one. And then I didn't get any OL rarities like I have, so that's not great. And then the MR rarity... Wait. My MRs have apparently gotten mixed up, but I didn't get any dupe MRs. And SPs. Again, only new SPs, which is weird. Alright, so next up, I'm going to go through the SSRs real quick. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 14, 15. So I'm going to just double check to see if I got one out of this set anywhere. I did. I got the Sparkle. Show this one off real quick. It's entirely possible I have the actual Sparkle in my folder somewhere, so I could just have that as a dupe. Alright, so next I want like 8, 9, and 10. There's 8. There's 9. And there's 10. I need to know the Miku is in my folder somewhere. This is some blue archive chick. Yozuro Kirara. She's definitely a new one. And then Hiyori Tsuchinaga. I knew she was new. Alright, 11, 12, and then 13. And then anything past 15. And I remember seeing a 13. So, yeah, that was pretty quick. Seems like I probably have all the SSRs, unless there are more in a higher number that I have not seen. So we're moving along pretty good on this double check of the collection. Next up will be URs, because that's just how my stuff is currently sorted right now. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a UR that got tucked away, 7 somehow with the CPs. So I've got 1 through 7 in URs. So that might already be a full set, unless there is an 8. There is. There's a 9 as well. So yeah, this Farina, very nice. And this Citrali, I like her heels. Very good. That might be a full set of URs. I don't know. I'll have to do some research. Next up, we got my CPs. The very, very questionably nicknamed rare. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing 6 and 7, and then if there's anything past 8. So there's my 9 with Ditto and Letono. And there's my 6 with Noto and Atuga. Duplicate 9. So I'm still missing 1 CP before I have the full, what I presume is the full set. I'm missing number 7. That's not bad. And then next up, we will get to these CRs. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9. So I need 5 and 6. Right, and here is number 5, one I got 2 copies of. Calasit. Pretty sure that is an Arknight character. So we'll get that added in there. So I'm missing 6, and that's probably all I'm really missing out of that one. Alright, I don't know where my pile of NX rarities are. So I'm just going to call this my NX rarities. And this is the only ESR I've gotten. So we'll call that good on those. Get those back added into my pile. And before the puzzle pieces, the fun part, I'm going to just do a quick aside on these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing 6, 7, and 8. So we'll take a quick look for those. They're probably all in the binder, because that's just kind of how I do things. If I found a one that I liked, I just put it aside. Yep. Alright, so just to be thorough, that is an Ellen Joe, which I know is in my binder. Another Ellen Joe, which I know is in my binder, and Fate, which I think is actually new. So that's not bad. All right. 9. I'm looking for a 10. And then 16, 17, 18. 10 and 19. Interesting. I know I saw a 10 in here. Yeah, that's this is supposed to be Sparkle. I'm gonna go see if I have one with the actual name. Yep, I do. And then 19 was the other one. Satano Diamond, also another one that I know is in my binder. Also, guys, I'm just kind of doing this on a whim because I've opened so many boxes and I had this stuff already sorted and in a quick, grabbable method. Again, let me know if you like seeing this process of everything being sorted out. Alright, I do have everything up to 30 now on the SRs. So, that's a stack of dupe SRs. But yeah, if you like this process of just seeing it all get sorted out to see the full collection, let me know, because I don't know how often I would want to do this, but it is kind of neat to do. Alright, and I can sort the puzzle pieces because they both have 2 separate backings. Although it looks like they sorted themselves. Alright. This part is going to be the harder part. Mostly because it's probably going to be easiest just to assemble the puzzle and then go from there. Alright, so that's a pretty good selection of that puzzle. I'm missing 3 pieces on this one. Unfortunately, that's a dupe. This one... Oh, and the doggo is going crazy. I apologize. Somebody's probably coming home. But it looks like I'm missing the face pieces for this one. So that is not ideal. I did make progress on the puzzle, so I guess that does mean I have to buy at least 1 new box. We'll see the other puzzle real quick, though, especially since it sounds like the doggo is calming down. Wow, I definitely didn't have this sorted in any way, shape, or form that would make my life easy. Guys, what did I do when I built this puzzle last time? I did this on video, right? Like, you all saw me do it. I don't know why I would expect any of you to be able to help, but... I even put dupes in here? What it... Ooh, boy. That or I'm looking at the dupe pile. That could be my issue. Yeah, I think this is the duplicate pile. Or the new pile. That's my issue. Guys, why aren't you telling me this stuff? You're letting me get distracted by doggos barking. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. I think these should actually be over here. No. If you guys can't tell, I'm not particularly proficient at puzzles. I don't tend to do them a whole lot, and it usually takes me a few minutes to get my brain in puzzle mode. Okay. That took far, far longer than that had any right to, but I'm only missing 1 piece. I think this might be it. Yeah. Alright, guys. So, we got 1 full puzzle. Just realized you guys probably couldn't see anything I was doing. Didn't have my camera in the right spot. But yeah. This is my first ever completed puzzle, unless there are more pieces that I'm unaware of. I will call this a win. The other puzzle, I am missing a couple of pieces for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 2 pieces. With that, I'll probably buy another box. I'm uncertain if I really want to, but I may as well. Let me know what you guys think, though. If you think I should waste my money on a set that I'm not really thrilled with, just to complete puzzles and do dumb stuff. I apologize if you all didn't like me skimming through all these cards, just to showcase off the entire collection and kind of sort through it. but I was kind of hoping you might enjoy the extra content on that. If you guys like it, leave it in the comments below. If you don't like it, also leave it in the comments, then I can improve and make decisions based off future videos. But that is going to be it for this time. I hope to see you all next time.